Greetings, Africans. Okay, guys, my name is Debu Kosana. This is my channel, right? Just in case some of you did not know my name, okay? All right, guys, today is the 5th of November, right? And the elections are taking place in the United States of America, right? So I'm posing the question here that should we as Africans care? Should we as Africans care about what happens in the United States of America? Should we even be bothered about who the Americans elect as their president, right? That's a very important question that we need to ask, because I mean, as you might know or might have seen, even the news houses, right, the news outlets in South Africa have sent their reporters to the United States of America. They have sent their news team to the United States of America to cover the elections in America, meaning we are getting this coverage and the live coverage from the United States of America. So then, since now there's so much fuss that has been created about these elections, right? That we are being bombarded with what is unfolding in the United States of America regarding these elections, right? Because I mean, we've been bombarded with these things from the initial stages when they were campaigning and all of that. So we have to ask the question now, but should we have an interest? Should we as Africans have an interest on who gets elected as the United States of America's president? As you know, there's two contenders there, right? Which is Donald Trump, who's representing the Republicans, and then there is Kamala Harris, who's representing the Democrats. Those are the two people who are vying for the position of the president. So for us to be able to answer the question that should we even care about who gets elected, we should be able to know what is their stances, these two candidates, these two presidential candidates, what is their stance when it comes to Africa? What is their stance when it comes to the development of Africa? Right? Because this is the one thing that we cannot run away from, that the United States of America is the largest. Last time I checked, the United States of America was the largest. I'm not sure if China has overtaken them, right? But the United States of America is the largest economy in the world, right? So, meaning that what happens in the United States of America affects or impacts on everyone, especially us as Africans, right? You see? So hence we need to know, where do these two presidential candidates stand when it comes to Africa? Right? Where do they stand when it comes to the development of Africa? Because those who know history, those who are students of history, would know the destructive role that the United States of America has been playing in destabilizing, right? In destabilizing sovereign countries, right? The United States of America is known for disturbing independent countries, right? They've been doing this through physical invasion, war, right? Because if check world history, there's no country in the world that has invaded other countries more than the United States of America, right? They always invade other countries. And if you check, they do not just invade anyone. No. They target those countries that are rich. Those countries that are rich with minerals, right? That's what they do. Look at how they've been consistently destabilizing and sabotaging a country like Venezuela. right? And if there's one thing that is consistent about the United States of America, it is that their foreign policy does not change much. It does not matter who is the current president, right? It does not matter who's the president at that particular point in time. You see, that's what they do. Venezuela has not known peace for quite some time because the United States of America has planted its surrogates within Venezuela. And we know that Venezuela is rich in oil. You know, to an extent that the United States of America is keeping gold, the Venezuelan gold, right? The gold reserves. It is keeping those gold reserves away from Venezuela, meaning Venezuela is unable to utilize that gold to fund its program, to fund its industrialization, to fund its development. Right? Remember how George W. Bush invaded Iraq under the guise that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction. Remember, the year it was in 2003, under the leadership of George W. Bush, when the United States of America invaded Iraq. And it was later to be discovered that there was no such thing as Iraq having the weapons of mass destruction. But the damage was already done, right? Saddam Hussein had already been killed. And again, the common thing, Iraq is rich in oil. So the United States of America has made it its own business to target and destabilize the countries that are rich in mineral resources, especially those that are refusing to allow the United States of America to exploit those mineral resources on unfavorable terms to them. Right? Meaning, the United States of America is using its military power as a bargaining tool to compel those who are rich in minerals to succumb and allow the United States of America to exploit those mineral resources on unfavorable terms. Right? We can go on and on and on what is currently unfolding in Palestine and Israel. Again, the United States of America is central to that because they are ones who are backing Israel to continue the slaughter of the people of Palestine. That's another leg that of destabilizing. Right? The other one that the United States of America has been utilizing to destabilize countries, it is through sanctions. It is through sanctions, right? Meaning those countries like South Africa who are rich with minerals such as gold and platinum. Once you do not allow the United States of America and its surrogates or allies to exploit your mineral resources in terms that are unfavorable to you, then they can use sanctions against you. Sanctions in a sense that they close off the market, that you cannot be able, right? You cannot be able to find a market for your own mineral resources. Look at how they are using the AGOA. Look at how they are using the AGOA as a tool, as a whipping tool to whip countries such as South Africa into line. Right? So Hence, we have as Africans have to ask ourselves that between these two candidates, should we even be having interest as Africans in who gets elected as the United States of America's president? Because their foreign policy has always been consistent. And we do not know what is it does to the stand, but what we know that they hardly change their foreign policy. All right. So let me hear you, what you guys make of this. Do you think we should be having any interest, we as Africans, on what is currently unfolding in the United States of America? And guys, feel free to comment in the comment section below. And remember to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. And remember to hit that notification button so each time I publish a video, you get notified. Right? And remember to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. And please like the video and share on the social media platforms. Thank you very much, guys, Africans.